Just like my big hairy toe.
Yeah, of course. I've got that on recording.
Yes, you did. Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect timing.
Uh, to all those just now joining us, welcome everybody to Chaos in the Valley of Elements Group 2. We are about to start. Um, let's see here. Uh, is everyone ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Double checking. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Uh, Briar, do we have you on the map somewhere?
No.
Let's get you on the map then.
We still have Kane.
Yes.
Someone stole Kane from you.
I know they gave it up to the undead general. Oh, right. We were supposed to kill things with it.
There you go. Can you move yourself around?
No, but if you delete that stamp, I can throw mine down. Good to go.
Move myself.
Fantastic. All right. Briar, go ahead and roll initiative for us.
My
We'll,
Briar is back.
we'll get you added to the initiative turn. Oh, fantastic.
Another one.
Okay,
2116.
Splatamir, it
Yeah.
is your turn.
Splat is up to punch out this fucking hag.
Okay.
I'm going to smack her in the face.
All right.
Alrighty, here we go. One time with the retractable quarter staff. 28 to hit.
That will hit.
It's 8 bludgeoning. And then I've got
Oh, she's dead.
my.
She's dead from
Oh,
that.
okay, cool. Coolie, never mind. I splat her. I take the big gummy looking like one of those Elastaman hands and just kind of smash her into the face. Yeah. Boop. And let's see, my movement is what, 55 right now, I think. 45 or 55, one of the two. 50. Right in between. Cool. So let me see. Can I get to the other witchy here? I can. I'm gonna sandwich myself between an owlbear and the witch.
You're a lot braver than I am, then.
Alright, now I'm going to fuck up this witch
Okay.
with my bonus action, or my second attack. And then whoopsie, wrong thing. That would have been damage. Fucking hit it with a stick. Literally.
17.
Duh.
Yeah,
Does that hit?
that does.
Alright, and 11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use an unarmed strike because, monk things to do.
That misses.
Oof. Never mind. And I'm
You
going
hit her,
to
hit her
use my
so
last
hard
key
she.
point for patient defense.
Okay.
You sit, you hit her so hard she staggered back and made you miss your next swing. Dang.
Or patient defense. I can spend one key point and take the dodge action as a bonus action on your turn, aka giving my enemies disadvantage on their attacks against me.
Okay. It is Briar's turn. Briar, what do you
Beautiful.
want to do?
This owlbear is surrendering. Was he friend or foe?
He
Oh,
is.
yeah, he is foe. He is not friend.
Who is all foe?
Uh, let's see here.
This witch here still.
Yep,
The
that
owl bear.
and I
We
think
don't
the
even know what's in this
skeleton.
house. And then this skeleton here, yes.
No, the two owl bear were in that house.
Is that all that was in there? We didn't get
Yeah,
to look.
there was two owl bears in the house. You're pretty sure there was nothing else in there.
Pretty
Okay.
sure.
So firstly, I'm going to be targeting this owlbear.
Okay.
I'm going to proc Unravel the Weave. And then I'm going to expend 2 Flux to increase my damage die category.
Okay.
And then, let's see here. We'll see if this hits first. So with Unravel the Weave, if this hits as well as the Flux, this spell is going to go 2 size categories up and 19 to 20.
Okay.
Did you guys know you can make the chat its own window as well?
So Searing Spear is 2d6. So do you want that to be 2d10? That's right.
Yeah,
2d10.
that would be 2d10. Yes.
All right. It's still broken. Okay, so
Spell save DC.
that'd just be a d20 plus 12.
Plus 12. If that doesn't hit, we have a problem.
All right, so 28.
Yeah,
Does that hit?
that hits.
All right. So then I'm going to proc Soul Reap.
Okay.
As a bonus action, I need the owlbear to make me a Wisdom save.
Okay. Let me get it.
DC 24.
Hello?
Hey.
All right,
What's up?
that fails. So it's going to take 1d4 damage. So
Okay.
it's going to take 2 necrotic. And then I have advantage on my next spell attack against it, and it has a -2 modifier to any attack roll it makes
Okay.
until the start of my next turn. Now, damage for Searing Spear, so 2d10. So that's 16.
Jesus. 16 damn mouse.
And then now it is Aggressive Spell Deck's turn. Okay, so I get to teleport up to 20 feet.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take my movement action.
Yep.
And end my turn. So it takes 18 damage in total.
Yeah, I got that. All right.
That's how much soul essence I recover.
Okay. It is Denji's turn. Denji, for his action, is going to have Kane attack the witch.
Tell that bitch to get in the river. I want to hit her in the face. Go ahead, Kane. Tear it up.
You know what? No, he's going to have Kane fly back to him, and he is going to run up and attack with advantage.
Hmm.
God damn.
And yeah, that hits. Does 7 slashing and 15 necrotic. I need to make a note. There we go. Alright. And then he is going to have. Oh, wait. 7 slashing, 15 necrotic. Yeah, she is dead.
Ooh.
Just splat. He lobbed their head off.
He's then going to have his 3 skeletons attack this guy. Oh, this guy's dead. Never mind. No, he's not.
I say no, he's not. He was recently summoned via the witch the last game.
Yeah.
Because he got a shit roll and was supposed to raise like 8 of them, and she only raised 1.
Yeah. Alright.
Uh, don't know if I'm just not seeing what you guys are talking about or what's going on, because
Is your roll
the
20 not lagging out?
doesn't seem to be. You guys aren't referring to the owlbear, are you?
No, the 3 skeletons surrounding the little skeleton over here.
Yeah, I see it.
I thought that was
The 3 skeletons are ours. The 1 skeleton was raised by the witch. She was trying to raise 8 instead.
I thought all of those were dingies.
Yeah, they are. He gets to control them as a bonus action.
Okay.
The 3 of them are, not the 4th one.
Mm,
Damn, it crit on the second hand.
hmm.
Yeah, the 3 big ones are dingies. And then the little guy in the middle was summoned by the witch in the back of that house.
Just sworn all 4 of them were his.
I don't know, maybe. Either way, I know there was four skeletons last. One of them was bad. Oh,
Yeah, this skeleton's down. And then this last one is going to move here and attack the owlbear. And miss. It is the owlbear's
Ooh.
turn. It is pissed off at everybody. First, it was pissed off because of what was going on with.
I killed its mate.
Yeah.
because Yod
Oh,
destroyed
Skimmer
its
killed its
mate.
mate.
Yeah.
One of the 2.
Yeah, Skimmer killed its mate.
Oh, that's right.
Hey,
Skimmer
why are
shot it
we
right in the
pointing
dome.
fingers? Why are we pointing fingers, man?
Oh, I'm just saying,
You
like that was your kill. I didn't want to take credit for
No,
it.
I know.
But then I tricked it while it was already mad, and that made it even more mad.
That's right. You ensorcelled its brain, and it was like, no, I'm mad. I don't need to be fucking pissed off anymore. I need to be pissed off.
Just gonna move here. Sorry. It's going to spend 1 attack on Briar.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit?
Does not.
Not with shield, no.
No, not Yod. Briar.
Oh. Oh.
Does a 19 hit Briar? I don't think so, does it?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Its second attack is going to be at Yod.
Ooh, fuck. Oh, also, do I get an attack of opportunity?
Yes, you do.
It left my threat range.
If that hits and you deal damage, he can't move up.
Okay. Oh, he can't?
Yeah,
Oh.
if you hit him, it stops him in his tracks, right?
Only if he
Yeah.
has Sentinel. Do you
Oh,
have
no,
Sentinel?
only if I have Sentinel. I don't have Sentinel, no. And I probably missed. It's an 11 to hit.
You missed.
My goopiness was not good enough to hit it. 30 piercing damage. Good lord, yeah, I hope you're not dead.
That's a meat?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the beak attack. Holy fuck.
What did it roll to hit?
Yeah, it
rolled
did. 29.
It rolled a 29 to
Oh.
hit.
Oh, fart. Yeah, I'm down.
One.
Where?
Ooh.
Here.
Wait. It rolled a 27.
A 27 to hit or 27 damage?
27 to hit. I
Yeah,
forgot
it
to
still
take,
hits.
I forgot to take the -2 into account. I'm sorry.
Right.
Hold on. Did I have Blade Ward going? Because I was up here in melee. I don't remember. Fuck it. I'm down. Yeah. I had 26 HP left and it got me good.
1 second here.
Okay.
Silvery barbs.
What's that do?
Forces the
Silvery
DM
barb?
to reroll and take the lower of
Oh,
the two rolls.
Yeah, pretty
fuck
much.
yes.
Okay.
Then who are you going to pass the advantage to?
18.
Not with shield, no. And there goes
Okay.
my last shield.
All right.
I guess I'll give advantage to Skimmer because he goes up next.
Okay. Skimmer. By the way, Yod, you felt, even with your shield up, you felt that beak hit your shield, I'm sure.
Oh, man. Yeah, he's mad.
He's my yeah.
Yeah.
Door. He's
I'm gonna take 2 shots at the owlbear.
Just for anyone who needs to see it.
My roll 20 is fucked up right now, so I'm operating through the app. So let me know if this comes through.
Okay.
My spell list is so fucking vast that I don't have everything on my character sheet.
Yeah, I kind of figured. You got a 20 to hit and 11 damage, it looks like, Skim.
Hell yeah. Alright, and then for my second attack,
Okay.
And 18 to
18
hit.
to hit.
18 also hits.
With another 11
Alright.
damage.
How far away from this thing am I?
You are exactly 35 feet away from it.
Alright, I'm gonna hold my spot. I'll pass my turn there.
Bam.
And it brings it up to
Two.
my turn.
Yep, because this one is dead. Mizra, it is your turn.
Cool. Let's see. What do I got here? You know what? What is my movement speed at right now? 40 feet. God damn it, where was it? Brings me up to there, right by that rock. So Mister is going to move, I believe it was right up to here. God damn it, I am so freaking tired, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, right by that rock. And going to cast a touch. Geez, do I even have any spells that I could use to? I think I'm going to use. Jeez, where is it? Where is it? That's not within 10 feet, is it? Yeah, no, 15 feet. So, I've got command, so I think I'm going to use that. At first level.
Okay.
And I will command it to flee.
All right. What's your spell DC?
15.
15. It beats it with a 16.
9. All right. What else do I have right now? I think that's.
Is this a modified owlbear?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Because they don't normally
Um.
on cons.
No, they don't. But you guys still haven't made it back to the encampment. You guys are still deep on the opposite side of the Feywild intrusion, and these are like Feyborn owlbears.
Okay.
Gotcha. And for my bonus action, I think I'm just going to use healing word at the first level on not on myself, on
Yod.
yeah, on Yod.
Thanks, dog.
Beep. Get myself patched up later. Right now you need all the hit points you can get with that owlbear being right there by you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and looks like you're getting healed for 7 points.
Hell yeah. Thank you. Brings me up to what?
And yep, and that ends my turn.
All right. Yod, it is your turn.
All right. Now seems like a good time to use this. I'm going to go ahead and cast Blade Ward as a bonus action with the Earth Genasi trait.
Okay.
Just to give me some resistance in case he gets through again. And then, as a using a second level spell slot, I'm going to cast Mind Whip on the owlbear. So I need an intelligence save of 17, or they'll take 3d6 plus 5 damage.
Okay, so go ahead and roll the damage.
That owlbear failed real bad. It
Yeah.
got the dumb.
16.
How fucked up is it?
It's hurt bad.
Okay, also, it can't take reactions until the end of its next turn. And on its next turn, it must choose whether it gets, I think, an action, bonus action, or movement. But let me double check. Yes. Whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. It can only get one of the three on its next turn.
Okay.
And since it can't take reactions, I'm going to just give it a disgusted look as I turn and walk away over here to Skimmer. And then turn around and stick
What
my
about
tongue
this
out at it.
cranky old man?
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Splad, it is your turn.
Oh, it's Splad's turn. Yay! Now the owlbear ran away from me,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't like that, so I'm going to punch it in its fucking dome piece. Alright, let's see. If it'll load my character sheet, that'd be great right now. Alright, 2 hit. I'm going to use my 2 main attack. Alright, I'm guessing 15 does not hit.
A 15 does hit.
Ooh, really?
Yeah,
Huh. I'm rolling low tonight, guys. 9 bludgeoning.
that kills it.
Splad will run up. Wait, I forgot I had used a key point the last time to actually change my weapon or my arms into blades, and I'll just like stab it through the like backside of its head as I jump up on top of it.
Yeah, it is dead, and the fight is over.
Oh, hi, Briar. How have you been?
I've been good.
Oh yeah, want to know something cool? Look, no bugs.
No
You
bugs.
sure know when to show up to a party.
I know when I'm needed. Let me take a look at you.
Oh,
No bugs. How did this come to be?
I don't know. I guess when they just kind of disappear overnight. I don't know.
Around
I
the same
woke up
time
this
Ken
way.
died?
I woke up this way.
Was this around the same time Ken died?
Do you mean the lockjaw guy?
Yes.
I think so, but I kind of was knocked out in an orb, and somebody grabbed my core and kind of pulled me along.
Alright. I am happy, if that's the right word, to see you again. Who is hurt? Who needs help?
I think I pulled something in my back, moving all that dirt earlier. I could use some healing.
Alright.
Well,
And your trusty Splad, as always, in the conniptions. Like, yeah.
all right.
Who's actually hurt?
Splat is. I'm down to half health.
So,
Oh, I'm only
Zero
missing 9
is
actually. I'm back up
also
to
Zero is
33 or
also a
40.
little bit beat up. So,
I'm actually
however,
not doing as bad as I thought.
Yeah.
Splad, roll me. No, wait, no, you're not down. So that's 25. Yeah, that's just 25 health. I'm going to use the specialized healer kit. I'm going to
Okay.
use one charge on him, so he'll regain 25 because that's 5 times his level. Does anyone else need healing?
One
If you
sec,
got
let me,
like, you got
let me
9 healing to
see.
spare,
Yeah.
but I don't. Okay.
All
Back up the
right.
full, baby.
Say
Skimmer
again.
and Yod. Everyone else is kind of preoccupied with Briar and the healing. Skimmer and Yod, make perception checks.
Alrighty.
Perception.
Coming through. Yes, I am. Okay, cool.
Whoever needed that healing, here's healing word. Exactly
Okay.
9. There you go.
Thank you.
You guys don't immediately see Dingy.
Where'd the little guy go?
No. You're getting patched up.
Oh,
So it's
where did the
just
little guy
Yod.
go?
Yeah,
I'm just
just
kidding.
Yod and Skimmer.
So Mazira's hurt, but she's not hurt too badly, so she probably would have gone over towards the owlbears to start prepping them to butcher the meat and all that.
Mhm.
Owlbear might not taste the best, but good hides, pellets, and it's edible food. It's edible meat, I'm assuming.
Dingy just kind of looks up at you and goes, "Hey, can you mind if I have this one?"
Go
Would
for it.
you would you like a hand getting it skinned and butchered?
Oh no, I don't need it for that. You can have it skinned, but I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of meat left.
Dare I ask why?
You see him slide Kane into the owlbear.
Let me get this skinned. Let me get this skinned real quick. You want me to roll any skill checks for that?
Survival.
Survival. Bada bing. Bada bing, bada boom.
Fantastic. Actually, as you're doing that, the process becomes much easier as the the meat and the fat on the owlbear seems to slowly dissolve away, and there's not much to skin off. Or the skin is there. There's just you don't have to peel it away from a bunch of stuff anymore.
Gotcha. Well, that is convenient, although all that meat could have gone towards feeding folks in the camps.
Oh, that's why I left the other one. I mean, that thing is huge.
I suppose there's plenty of meat there as well, too. I suppose we should also look for the remains of my former team.
Oh yeah, that's why we were here in the first place, right?
Yeah. Um, my patrol got ambushed. I was the only one that got away.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Do you have anything that belonged to them?
I don't think Mizera would, just simply due to the fact that she would have been and fleeing from an ambush.
I can try scrying to see where they might be.
Don't
You
worry
can give
about
me a
those
real,
rolls.
huh?
I said, don't worry
What's
about
up?
those rolls.
Oh,
I'm not worried about it. Anyway,
Right? I was thinking the same thing.
anyway, what conditions that first owlbears pelt in?
Actually, because it was so easy, it's almost perfect.
Very
Neat,
pristine.
neat.
oh,
That
yeah. Could I try scrying to see if we can track them down?
Yeah, absolutely.
he's
What would you
doing.
roll?
Say what?
What would you like me to roll? Anything? It says,
As long as he has a personal item, um, or he knows one of their names,
okay.
you won't
Do
have
you?
to. You just cast the spell. You don't have to make any rolls for that.
Okay, sweet. All right, yeah. I'll go ahead and give that a shot then whenever they're all done. Sit on this rock to do it.
Yeah.
Chapel.
Yeah, I'm answering.
Okay. I want its shoulder bone. Give me its scapula.
Yeah. Actually, it might be easier just to go with the first one because the first one, the full skeleton is left, complete with the beak and the claws.
Ooh.
Ooh, scapulas.
Give this scapula to me. I make great things happen in the future.
All yours.
Thank you.
Best not to
Ooh.
let any of it go to waste.
Oh. The
I'm going to
power from this scapula is dissatisfactory for me. Let's see, it's on equal power with what I already own. It's not bad to have backups, though.
Mm-hmm.
In either way, we can make bone marrow soup.
True. Very true.
Always good to have a base or something in the meat. Anyway, I better get started on the other one.
I already have a CR level 4 scapula, so that's why I said
Gotcha.
that.
All right. You want me to make another survival check for skinning and butchering this one?
Yes.
I can help you. Give you advantage.
I also do believe I have guidance.
I was just about to do that on you. It's gonna do guidance and then help you, so you got advantage in a D4.
All right, yeah, I'm not gonna say no to that.
Boop.
All right.
What's your survival at?
My survival is a 4.
Do you want me to take the lead?
She good at butchering things.
I'm very good at butchering things.
Sure.
I mean, by all means, go ahead. If you need experience, take it. But if you want something done right, well, I'm your woman.
I think I will follow your lead. I have mostly been following in teachings of Elistre. All right, so still want me to roll for survival then?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
15.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
I know many things.
Okay, wait. Hang on. Okay.
What?
Double numbers on 3 die in a row. Well, technically 6 die.
No. Really?
Yeah, because it's a 15, 15, 20 plus 1, and a 20 plus 1.
That's interesting.
It is fate.
Oh, the other one was 12, 13, and 23.
We lost someone.
It was.
I believe that was Skimmer.
It was Skim. Yeah.
Yeah.
His internet's fucky.
Oh no. Our favorite burb.
Not
He
the
is my burb. Kids die for free.
All right.
Especially our children's.
Yeah.
So,
Uh,
yeah, the Mizra, you feel like you're doing really well, and you feel like you're doing better than you normally do. And with when Briar comes over, she shows you a few techniques to kind of help, like just make long, cleaner cuts along the skin. Go ahead and increase your survival by 1.
Woohoo!
by 1?
Yep, and that's permanent.
Hell
All
yeah,
right.
man.
Good job.
How do I go about increasing my survival rating?
The cogwheel next to spells, and
Next.
then in the
Okay.
middle column, go down till you find survival at the bottom, and then do 1 where it says 0.
All right. There
And
it
then
is.
just go back to core. And you might want to make like a feed or a note in bio of where you got that.
Yeah,
Training with Briar.
just
Dun, 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 dun.
yeah, just in case you
All right.
later on you're like, where did that come from?
All right. This 1, 2 survival.
That's really good.
Yeah, it is.
From, I guess, being taught by, what's Briar's character's name?
Briar.
Briar.
Briar. Okay.
No, I am Rouge's knight. My character is Briar.
Okay.
Yep. That's my
Briar's
Briar.
from Briar's teachings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tutelage.
Briar Moonfall at your service.
Mazira.
There we go. All
Little Briar, my Briar.
right. There he is. He should be popping back in here in a moment. Okay, so
I had a question about Kane.
yes.
last time I had him,
Mm-hmm.
we had the question of if he was considered a curse, an enchantment, or a imbued object of like a soul in an object, and you didn't have an answer for me.
Technically, he doesn't classify as any of those things. You're really not sure if, as Briar like looks at him, she doesn't know what to make of him. It's not like anything she's familiar with. The best that Briar can make of Kane is that at some point he became a magical item from being something else.
Is his soul enchanted onto the sword?
No.
Okay.
So, who wants to go looting? Remember to watch out for the big pits that were made.
Yada wants to, but he's busy scrying at the moment.
No, didn't we only just have the one really big pit that took out the 4 over in this building?
Yeah, it was just that. Oh, there's this. I started on the second one on the house to the southwest.
Yeah,
Did he
but
far?
that one was just barely big enough to fit a person.
Yeah, no, the first one to the far east was far west was definitely torn down.
It was this building that got collapsed. This building had a 10-foot hole next to it. You were gonna go and do this building, but then we got seen.
Right.
Actually, we got seen over at fucking this building.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We got seen. If not, we would have been over here instead with it.
Right.
Can Yod send his earth elemental spirit to go look for useful things while he's scrying?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So you see the viper dog claw its way out from under the ground suddenly as it's summoned, and Yod gives it some directions, and it just runs off towards the houses.
Okay.
Look around for things that might be useful to Yod.
Okay. All right. While it's doing that, do you want to scry?
Yeah.
Okay.
It says it's a casting time of 10 minutes, and I don't know how much information you want to give, but at least for their direction, he's trying to figure out. He'll put a small stone on top of the bigger one that he's nearby, and sit down and drum until it falls off in a direction that they are.
Okay. Um you feel the direction shift. Um your vision kind of becomes murky, almost clouded over. The sorry, hang on. Um, the as the fog clears, you see three women. They look to be in some kind of mental stupor. And an old lady says, let's wake these minds up. And she snaps her fingers. Um, the women seem to recoil at something out of sight. The old lady asks, do you choose to serve? And of the three women, one of them just quickly nods while the other two shake their head. The one that nodded, an arm reaches out. Her fingers are long. The arm reaches out from like away, and you don't see who the arm belongs to, but the fingers on it are long, and they have long, curved, almost talon-like fingernails. And they gently take that woman's hand and lead her away. As you can hear chanting, and the other two women fall to their knees and start screaming. Their bodies start mutating. One of them grows a horn out of her forehead, while a pair of horns begin tearing their way out of her temples. Her arms have become elongated, and her shoulders slump forward, and her back hunches up. This happens to the second woman shortly after. As it's happening, the scrying ends.
Yod shudders and he looks pretty displeased. If we find your friends, I don't think you'll be wanting to see them.
Not good fit, I take it.
No, I'm unsure of what exactly happened, but something potentially bad happened to one, and something certainly bad happened to two.
Could you explain to
Nazir
me?
just kind of grimaces at that. Well, I take it that they are not here then.
Did he get the sensation that they were anywhere nearby?
No.
Not that I could tell.
Well, for now, the dead must be laid to rest. Ensure they will not rise again.
Well, I wouldn't say they were dead exactly, but you may want them. They may need it by the time we find them.
Of course, I was mostly referring to the dead that we have made here today.
All I saw was an old witch, and she cursed them. One was let off to serve, and the other two were transformed into something hideous.
Well, I suppose we shall. At some point, we shall figure that out.
Did the little stone he put on the big stone happen to fall off in a direction that they might be towards?
About maybe 15 to 20 miles north of where the Feyblade Downs is.
Yeah,
Oh.
so either way, it fell north. And that's the only direction we got.
They're that way for certain, but
They're far, far away by now.
if we're quick, we might be able to catch up to them, but I don't know if you all would like to rest instead.
Vlad is going to go bury these dead guys.
I
Put them in
think
the
I shall
ground.
come. I think I shall
Uh,
come with you. Ensure that their eternal slumber is not
God will
disturbed again.
assist with casting mold earth and covering them up just to
Benji.
make it go faster.
And I will be making several castings of. God, what's the cantrip called again? I know it. Bless the dead.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
ceremony.
Well, it's cantrip, so.
Okay. Dingy,
Yes.
could I see Kane?
Sure. And he
Hold on, man.
okay. He places cane in your hand.
I'll cast detect magic.
Okay. Uh, the sword itself is oh, hang on. Let me look that up. The sword itself is a magical weapon. Um,
Would you need identify?
no. Uh, sorry. I'm trying to find out the exact wording that I need to use for this.
Hmm. Vladimir think these dead bodies smell like mushroom and butthole. Whatever a butthole is. Vlad does not have one. But I have heard word be used a lot. Hmm.
Okay.
Are you tabbing it to me?
Hey, there we go. Sorry, I was getting the nature of the spells. The exact school I needed to know. Um, the sword itself is a magical weapon, but it was made from abjuration magic.
Okay.
1 second. I'll be right back.
So the sword was made of abjuration instead of conjuration,
Correct.
which means okay. Then I cast identify.
Okay.
So that'll let me know if there is any spells on it that I know they're what they are.
There are no spells on it. It is a magical weapon. Let me get his description up real fast. Kane is a magical weapon. He can float and act independently. Um, he is immune to poison and psychic damage. Cannot be blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, or poisoned. Has blind sight up to 60 feet. Uh, has a passive perception of 7. He has an AC of 17 and has a 50-foot fly movement.
Alright, I'm back.
Um, he can be incapacitated when inside of an anti-magic field, and he can store up to 300 HP and can give between uh, he can give between when his wielder drops to 0, he can as a reaction give 50 to 100 HP up to that player's choice back to that player from the stored HP that he has. His current
No,
amount,
he.
uh,
Go
his,
ahead.
his current amount stored is 104 points.
Can you expend those prematurely?
No, it only can happen when he drops to 0, or when the wielder, or when the owner drops to 0.
And he resurrects if he has a certain amount of HP, if I remember correctly. From the first time Briar had done an identify on him.
Yeah, I'm just re-going over to see if any new information has surfaced.
We'll get
Now,
that.
I'm more than willing to make an Arcana check, but
Mhm.
knowing what I know what I know, what would be better of the 2 spells I sent you? Because I can cast them at level 9.
Let's see.
And if we have to go
So
destructive,
so here's the thing. The first spell you asked about um will not work
Yep.
because the sword itself does not apply to the terms. If you cast the second spell that you asked about, let me see here. Make sure it's the right one. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, if you cast the second spell, it does apply. Um, However, it will not work the way you think it will.
can it be destroyed?
Yeah. Oh no, that it'll totally destroy it if you do that on the second thing. But that's not the thing you want to do because it's not going to have the effect that you think it's going to have. You might want to discuss with the other guys what you think you should do with the sword. Denji is probably not coming back to the campaign, unfortunately, just because his Sundays are not available anymore. So he will not be part of the conversation. I'm just going to let him zone out for this part.
Yeah.
So the thing about identify is that it tells me if it's a magic item or other magic imbued object. So that would cover both bases of it being abjuration, enchantment, and its creation. I learned all of its properties in any spells that are affecting the item what they are. If an item was created by a spell, I learned which spell created it.
Okay. This item was not created by a spell. It was created through a group effort of clerics and a deity. It houses the imprisoned soul of an undead. If you destroy the blade, it will release the undead. If you attempt
Now,
to cast a spell to cast a spell affecting the undead within inside, it will only affect the sword.
now it says if you instead touch a creature through the casting, you'll learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it. Because he is the creature, or he is the object, would the sword be considered a creature?
No.
Okay. So essentially, by destroying the blade, I unleash Cain.
Yes.
Now, I never attuned to Cain, but he could talk to me. Can I still talk to him?
Oh yeah, you don't. He doesn't require attunement.
Okay. Now, the undead wanted us to use Cain to kill, to fill that blood meter. What was the purpose of that? Was it to unleash Cain in the first place?
They never told you.
They did not spill those beans.
Okay.
Whatever beans may be.
Hey, Cain.
Yes.
Cain.
Yes.
You know I despise you, right?
One does not care what worms think.
I could unleash you right now. I have a feeling you don't want that. Not until it's time.
Oh, you think that? I do not care how I am freed from my prison.
The undead want you fully invigorated for their plans. I'd assume you want the same before you got out, but not in their clutches.
I mean, it is true that if you released me, I would not be at my peak physical form. But do you not think that there are enough prey in this valley for me to fill my gullet?
Well, that's not a problem at all. I'm thinking, what are you gaining? Sure, you can feed on the weak, grow your power, amass. At the end of the day, you have no goal. What
How
specifically it is you desire?
how old are you?
Enough.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, goody, I love these. Let me see here. This is a magical effect?
Uh, yeah, we'll say yeah.
Then I get advantage.
You feel
Ooh.
him, you feel invisible claws sink in on the sides of your head, and you don't fail, but man, does it hurt. Oh, you have a strong mind. I can appreciate that. You are not old enough to understand what it is to have lived in this abomination of a form for 1,000 years. So I hope you can appreciate that my freedom is all that I currently desire.
Then I take it you were once human, before undead, before your soul was trapped.
Perhaps.
No, there's no perhaps in that. Regardless of what mortal race you were mortal. Your response tells me that, mainly due to the fact that, yes, you've been here for 1,000 years, trapped in a single cage, so to speak. But you've forgotten. Mortals feel trapped the very day they're born. Our bones creak by the time we're 20. We know what it's like being trapped in a single body that we can't escape. Someone of your caliber would seek more than just their freedom. There's always more. Freedom is an ultimate goal for most living beings who can experience death. Freedom is not something gods and deities desire, for they will outlast any captive or prison. I think it is you who are far too young to know what your own ambitions are. I have a proposal.
I'm listening.
Do you want to die? Do you want to be released? Do you want to end this entire cycle?
You have my attention.
You would have to submit to kneel to one more captor. But I promise on my own soul that I will put an end to you. That I'll release you from your shackles and let you go to your desired afterlife. I will not keep you for my own gain. I will not force you to be a weapon. But you have to kneel.
Hmm. I will need more context. One does not make agreements on vague promises.
I can easily shatter your shell. But I know when you come out, you're going to be more powerful than I can deal with. You'll have to want to die and to bear with it. But eventually I can put an end to you. Or you can redeem yourself. You can follow our party, find new meaning in undeath. Potentially be reborn as a mortal again and live one last time without the constraints of power, without those in power vying to use you as a tool. But you have to want it.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm great at these. I'm not.
You know, Miss Breyer already has really good, way of taking care of people. Damn, I slipped into the ream hard that time.
Yeah, you did.
God. Ah.
I will say, though I'm not the greatest socially, I've always kept my word.
Nope. Miss Breyer is always good to her word.
So, the agreement is that you release me and I work with your group.
Or we can kill you.
Agreed.
To end your suffering. And I don't want to beat around the bush. I don't want to mince words. What I mean is that when you are released, you are not to kill us and end your suffering of being unpowered. What I mean is to end your soul and send you to where you need to go in the afterlife. I'm not doing any backdoor deals. No fancy fey wording or loopholes. What I gain from this, because I know that's what you're thinking about, is you're one less tool for my enemies to use, and you're one less soul in the grasp of evil. I'm doing my job twice over, and I'd like to think I'm doing it for goodness sake, but I don't think I'm capable of that. Do we have a deal? For if you accept, I still have to talk to my party. I still have to decide when and where to do this. But during that time, you will not be used as a weapon or a tool.
That's
You'll
no
simply be
fun.
carried.
I enjoy being used as a weapon. Speak
Then
with
we
your,
are at an impasse.
speak with your friends then. He goes quiet.
I flip the blade and hand it back to Dingy.
Yep. He will take it.
So, who's all here to kill the Kane?
Who?
The sword.
There's no point in breaking a good sword.
Oh, that is not a sword.
Well, you're just gonna have to figure out what it means to you on your own.
I mean, you said it was weirdly evil.
The evil sword. Oh, why didn't you say so? Um, yeah, get rid of it.
At the very end of the day, the undead want us to use it and to give it back to them. That is another weapon under the disposal that we don't need them to have.
Did
Yes,
you tell them you would give it back to them?
I never promised that.
Oh,
In fact, I wasn't there for that conversation.
is it yours?
He is no one's sword. Yes, the undead are keeping a sort of balance. Without them here, their sudden disappearance would cause far more trouble in the valley than it's worth. There are too many armies at hand. But they also declared war on us. They've been
Oh,
harassing us, killing adventurers, working with the Coven. That I cannot abide.
evil swords come and evil swords tend to go as well. Sounds like this is your choice to make. As long as you don't swing it at me, I think I'll be okay.
It is hardly ever the choice of one. The effects of this could be catastrophic if one misstep was taken. I'm not a fool. Cain is very powerful and old. If I unleash him and he decides to go against his word, we might all end up dead. Worse, most of the valley.
Is it only you that has the power to destroy it? Around here, within immediacy?
Within our immediate group, yes. In the
Then
valley, absolutely not. The people, beings, and deities far more powerful than I.
okay. Well, let's kill the sword then.
With Yod's vision, I think it's safe to assume that your group is gone. Shall we return back to camp?
But yeah, I'm with the killing of the sword and Mabob too. It'd be bad.
Hold on. Do we not want to go after the witch that killed the ambush party?
I don't
There's a
see
witch.
a real reason to. Revenge is one thing, but the Coven lays ambushes on ambushes. She's long gone. By the time we catch up, we'll be walking into another trap. We'll get our revenge. Due time.
Well, it's not about revenge. Trust me, I'm old enough to learn the lessons of revenge. But do we want a witch who's out there ambushing members of our organization when they're a day's quick march away?
If we kill this one witch, 100 more will take her place.
How do you
They're already out there waiting in ambush for us. The Coven has been at war with damn near every force in this valley for a while. This isn't new.
Oh, I see what's going on. Yes, I guess we'll head back to camp.
We've had a target on our backs the moment we've entered this valley. They'll come for us.
Good reckoning. All right, lead the way.
Okay.
I still do think it's a good idea to, kill the guy's sword thingamabob. Splad. Splad has a feeling that it could bite us in the rear if we keep it.
Hello, testing, testing. Am I coming through now?
Yes,
Yes.
you are.
Yes.
Awesome, cool. My mic my mic apparently decided to stop working after I put it up so I could talk to my sister for a moment.
Oh shit, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
To stop us from digging a hole and throwing the sword in the hole and letting it be.
Beyond the fact that there's no hole deep enough for its magics to not irradiate into the surroundings and those seeking power to not detect it and dig it up.
Okay, okay.
Yes, it's an absolutely perfect plan.
Well, it's not one of yours, but I tried.
Look,
Are we heading back to camp then?
I believe so.
I think that would be for the best. I'm well, I need to I need to commune with my goddess. And these pelts and this meat needs to be prepared.
I'm gonna go around and grab all the witches' corpses,
Okay.
put them in a pile, I'm going to take all their weapons and burn them to ash.
Okay.
I think I would like to help with that.
Oh, please do. I'm not strong.
I mean, I've only got a 1 for my strength modifier, but
Stronger
Splad will also help move bodies if need be.
Please do. Yeah, the main reason for this is that the witches don't need any more weaponry to give to new recruits. Not that they don't have plenty, but if we can keep diminishing it, we will. And secondly, the undead don't need to revive the corpses for their own army.
Are you
Mhm.
sure 100 more
Which
aren't
is
going to
why-
pop up as soon as we get rid of these weapons?
Second?
Are you sure 100 more swords won't pop up as soon as we get rid of these weapons?
I mean, it's not like they need weapons in the first place. They're magic. Most of them can conjure swords.
The thing is what the spell that Misery was doing prevents resurrection as undead.
Yeah, here it is.
Best is to be burning them either way,
How's that a
though,
cantrip?
isn't it? How is that a cantrip?
Is that homebrew?
Nope, that
It's-
is an actual cantrip.
Yeah, it's a real cantrip.
From what?
Tasha's, I think.
Actually, I think it might be a third party.
That's gotta be because the only cantrip for that is ceremony for funeral rite, and that's only 7 days. So that completely blows ceremony out of the water, and they're both the same level. That makes no sense.
Hmm.
You can't marry someone with Bless the Dead, though.
Got me there.
You can't marry your whole party and then get them all killed every time and be a barbarian and gain that as extra pluses
It is
and then have a
from.
necromancer to bring them back to life.
Yeah.
It is a Open Design LLC third-party publisher from Deep Magic for fifth
Yeah.
edition.
That's it. Yeah. Cobalt Press.
I knew it was something.
God, that's powerful,
It's nice.
and that's coming from me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Says the guy who broke Briar.
Chapel broke Briar.
And to think, my first use of it was to use it in combat because apparently, with the fucking what's it's being somewhere between life and death.
I wouldn't put it
Oh.
past the witches to use biomass, anyways. So.
Yeah.
No, it can't raise the dead, but I can animate object on this mound of flesh. So.
Yeah.
Fuck
No. Let's.
dash now.
Yeah. No. Let's burn bodies and.
Grind their bones to dust.
Oh, I thought you were going to say make your oatmeal.
That's nice, honey.
That's nice, honey. This is why I love Briar. He knows Splad and his stupid jokes.
Where the fuck did Spike? Oh, you guys went down there. Okay. So with all the bodies taken care of, bone burned to dust, bones grounded. I don't know how much fucking bone dust is that for me to alchemically use.
Oh, by the way, how much would the owlbear pelts and the owlbear meat weigh?
The owlbear meat is going to be around. The owlbear pelt is going to be around 100 pounds. The owlbear meat is going to be around 290 pounds.
Huh.
Yeah, owlbears.
Who wants to help me?
Owlbears weigh
Who
around
wants to help me carry
600.
all this back?
That's a lot of animal bit. I don't think we have a wagon no more.
Yeah, but we do have pelts.
Just want to drag the pelts.
I mean, we can care. I mean, if we can find some wood, we can kind of make a stretcher out of them.
That'd be a good
Already
idea.
it already gets them set up to be tanned
Uh,
anyway. So
How much do the Covenants weigh on average?
The Coven harvesters,
Yeah,
average around 90 pounds.
90.
Yeah, they're emaciated. They
yeah,
have no muscle mass. They're literally just driven by magic.
6, 7, 8. So there's 11.
Yeah.
3, 7. 12. There's 12. So the human body is about 1.5 to 2% calcium of their body weight. Sorry, calcium makes up about 1.5 to 2% of her body weight. So then 90 times 12 divided. Percentage. Oops.
Yes, but also you lose a lot of biomass in general from when you cremate something.
Yes, but
Mhm.
your body's you don't lose bone mass when you get emaciated. Your bones are your bones. You
Correct.
either have them or
Oh
don't.
yeah. He's figuring out the bone dust formula. Like
Yeah,
how much bone
I get
dust is.
that.
Okay.
How much was that owl bear meat at weighing in again?
290.
Yeah,
And
no, I definitely need help carrying all that because if I were to try and carry that all myself, that would put me at 609.5 pounds.
How much were the owlbears?
The owl bear pelts.
No, they're how much they weighed in general.
they weigh like 650 pounds. Is that right? What's the size of a Kodiak? Because they're larger than a big grizzly.
A polar bear.
So ironically, it's 260 pounds of bone meal from the owlbears.
Okay. So yeah, these would be like
Um,
these would be on the
so I've got the wiki pulled up.
yeah.
The wiki says they run anywhere from 1,300 to 1,500 pounds.
Yeah, I was way off.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's what I
they're
was gonna
big
say.
fucking animals. Like if
Fuck.
you're skinning you if you skin them and then like butcher them up and get their bone and everything, like you'll have a fuck ton of meat. It's like there's a lot. And then you're doing bone dust. Your bone dust calculation would be what?
About
Because you're
50.
They
losing.
he's not gonna be able
Oh,
to make
nice.
bone dust out of the owlbear bones. They're too
Right.
big and just yeah, they are just too big and unavailable.
Oh yeah.
So bones make up approximately about 14% of the human body for weight. And so going high end of 2% of bone meal for that would be 43.2 pounds of bone
Per
meal.
per body.
No, in total.
Oh, in total. Okay, so that's just from the Covenants.
Yeah, and then 72.8 for the owlbear.
Yeah, that's not that bad. That's a lot of good bone meal.
Yeah,
Well, like
because you can grind up bones all you want, but you have to sit it and go through a whole process.
Oh, I know. I used to work for a crematorium.
I mean, if you guys want to, here's the thing: the process of making all this bone meal is going to take about 4 to 5 hours for just the harvesters. If you're going to include the owlbears, you guys are going to be here for like 2 or 3 nights.
Tell you what. All the bodies in one pile, I cast Shatter.
Blow them apart.
Does that work better?
I mean, yeah, but you're not going to have.
I don't care.
They explode, and the shards are going to go flying.
I can get far enough away.
Okay. That
Shatter.
wasn't the point. The point is that all your stuff isn't going to be all in one point. The bone shards are
Okay.
going to go flying out, and you would have to go out and look for them.
Okay, so quick
What
idea.
I want to do is just make the bodies useless for anyone.
Okay.
I don't care quite much about harvesting them at this point.
All right. Well, hang on. Let's hear
All right.
hear Mizra.
So Shape Earth, that's a spell, right?
Yes.
Hey, how many more times could you cast that? Because, like, if you could cast it one more time and we could put all the bodies in there, cast Shatter into it. Contain
Well,
a lot of the materials.
The whole point was to pile everything up and then cast Shatter after you guys
Okay.
harvest what you wanted.
All right. We could also just turn it into a fucking burn pit.
Yeah, I kind of want to just like incinerate it, burn all the flesh, and then shatter. And that way they can't resurrect as a zombie, skeleton, biomass, and animate object, anything.
They will literally be nothing but dust.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
Cool. Which also leaves the question. So, I am a cleric of Illustre, and one of her domains is hunting.
Mm-hmm.
So, my character's not going to want to let all this meat go to waste.
No, you already harvested it.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, you're good
how
going.
the heck are we gonna transport it all?
How much was it?
Well,
It
I'm
was
assuming we're not keeping any of the organs.
It was the
Or
meat, the usable meat for people to eat was 290 pounds.
and then there was also the pelts, which are 100 pounds each. You said.
Who has the strongest strength set?
Not me. I'm only at a +1.
That's 3 of us at +1.
I'm also at a +1.
Yad?
I'm at a +2.
Yeah,
Oh.
the wizard has the highest strength.
What is your official score?
14.
Okay, and how much is your total weight currently?
10 pounds.
Dude, he can carry it at all.
My carrying capacity, it says, is 210 pounds.
You can carry up to 420. It's 30 times your strength score.
Let's see here. I've got 2 owlbear pelts, so that's 200 pounds. Then there's the owlbear meat that brings it up to 490 pounds.
Yeah, just give 200 pounds to Yad, and the rest of us can just take on the rest, and we're fine. No one's exhausted.
All right. All right.
Yeah,
so how
we got
about I
plenty of
just
space.
hand? So I'll just hand off the 2 owlbear pelts to him, and we could just divide the meat up amongst the rest of us to carry.
Okay.
Splad will wear an animal pelt.
Oh, no thank you. I've already got clothes.
The other thing is that if we scrunch everything down into like a backpack, I can just cast reduce on it. So
Might be the best way to go.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, if we just divvy up the weight between everyone, because I only got 2 spell slots left, and we still got the journey back, no one's encumbered, everyone's comfortable, so I think we just go with that.
How far away is camp?
Yes.
How far away is camp?
I don't actually know.
Camp is multiple days away.
Yeah,
I'm not
if I remember right, we're 7 days out from where we were last time.
To carry hundreds of pounds of raw meat through the wilderness.
We could roll for survival, try to find salt out here, and then
No.
Or we can try and smoke it.
Which will take a
When
couple days.
yeah,
yeah,
we don't have time to smoke. But if we salt it all, put it in one backpack, and then seal it, like we're fine. It'll just make jerky as we go, and then whatever is rotten at the end we throw out.
Owlbear jerky.
Yeah.
Sure.
And if we have an excess, we can sell it.
We'll
yeah.
have
Yeah.
excess. That's for damn sure.
Put it all down, but
Plus we've
I'm
got
not carrying raw meat through the wilderness.
we can cook and eat some of it as we're going along.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I roll survival to see if I can find any salt?
Yeah.
Time to go into all the old houses.
Yeah, if you guys would like to investigate the houses. Guidance.
Splat is going inside this one.
Okay. Splag, give me an investigation check.
Hey.
Yeah. Give
Uh,
the intelligent creature, the non-intelligent creature, the best intelligence check ever.
uh,
I got a 9.
You do find some salt, but it's so mixed in with like dirt and grass that it's just not usable.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, if you want to prestidigitate some of the salt, yeah, you get we'll say a salt shaker's worth.
Not much. We can try again in a different area.
It's a start.
Yeah. Might find more in the house.
Splav found some because what he thought was a house is actually a storage building. And there is a bag of salt, like a large, like 6-pound bag of salt.
While they're harvesting, skinning, and searching and investigating and doing all of this and talking to swords, Yod's going to take a short rest to recover some spell slots.
Okay.
Yeah, Splat should probably get some key back here soon, but right now we're just gonna search. Hey, I think I found stuff. That's all he's gonna say.
Are there any like rocky hills near us?
No.
No.
Okay.
Forest.
All right, time for a long rest.
Oh,
So we just gonna. So we just want to set up camp here and which one was the storage building? The one Vladimir's in?
Yeah.
Before I joined, did any creature run away from this fight successfully?
Nope.
Not that we know of.
Okay, but they laid an ambush for us here, right?
Yes.
To the best of your knowledge, that's exactly what happened.
Then we shouldn't stay here.
Well, when you got here kind of late. We walked up, and there were people here already within the houses. And you've been in the houses, and you found supplies, materials, things that aren't just for a short stay. All of the enemies that were here, we've destroyed. So if anyone does come, that's an ally to them. They'll see the charred bodies, and the guts and the remains and the destruction. And it'll make a big hullabaloo, which we'll hear from that house right there while we're resting. So the destruction we have here will serve as its own alarm. And plus, I've got this guy over here who doesn't need to sleep, and he can stand guard for us.
He's brought you 2 skulls, by the way.
See?
Here's my concern. The Covenants
Here,
send out scouts all the time.
we'll cast Mold Earth to make a hole, and he'll cover himself up with dirt, and he'll start his rest.
Okay.
Okay.
By the way,
Covenants send out scouts all the time. And if they have a congruent of forces here, there's enough forces here to make up a squad.
At least one squad.
At least one squad.
Immediately, as soon as he lays down, he is one tired old fella.
All right. So if anyone wants to come with me, I'm going somewhere else.
Oh, Briar, I found this stuff in here.
Okay.
It's found like a bag of stuff and other stuff and more stuff.
Very good. Thank you. Let's go find some place to hide.
real quick before we do that, I'd like to check the building the owlbears came out of. See if there's anything interesting in there.
Roll an investigation check.
Investigation.
Also, Splat will be leaving with Briar wherever she goes.
Okay.
Ooh. RNGesus, be kind to me. 9.
It looks like just a broken down building. You don't really see anything out of the ordinary. I mean, you see that the owlbears are making like kind of a they were using the house kind of like a cave, but that's about it.
Gotcha. Must not have had time for them to had eggs yet. All right. Nothing interesting there. I'm good. I guess we're good to head wherever we're going to be heading.
It's up to you guys. Do you guys want to split the party and leave some people behind, or do you guys all want to group up and head to the next section of your leg of the journey together?
Splat will be following wherever Briar goes.
I'd like to
Because-
investigate this house.
Didn't we say we were taking a long rest?
Yes, but Briar said that she didn't want to take a long rest in this vicinity.
Right.
Just because it would be dangerous as fuck.
Yeah, go ahead and check it. Make an investigation check.
Yep. 16.
This used to be. This is the only house that isn't kind of crumbling. The floorboards are a lot better looking, but they're still kind of on the verge of rotting out. You don't really see anything here other than some notes, a journal, and a diary. There are a couple books. There's a bed. Apparently, this is like just a little like a bedroom and a kitchen eating area. There's not much to this house at all. And with that, we're going to take a short pause and we're going to go on a small break real fast.
Bio break.
All right.
Ooh.
Restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Feel that. Feel that.
I'm surrounded by dogs.
They're surrounded by what? I'm not a dumbass.
Well,
Talk about.
I've got puppies on either side of me, and
Nice.
then I've got a dog sleeping on my feet.
Yeah, you're now the puppy pack leader.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like the puppers tuckered themselves out.
Hey, that's always a good thing, though.
Yep. God, it's a good thing they're adorable because they ain't got a whole lot else going on for them right at the moment.
You're right.
All right, let's see here. What was I gonna try and do? Eh, there we go. Now that's working. Uh,
Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, I'm excited. I haven't played this campaign in a while, so I get a little obnoxious at times when I get to play Splad.
yeah, it's fine. I imagine Splat is kind of just
He's your
if
crazy
it's,
spastic cartoon character.
yeah, no, I kind of figured that part out. I kind of figure he'd fill the same role that Rubberman would in any sort of like DC comic.
Yep, you're 100% correct. He is the goofy, fun-loving weirdo.
Oh boy. Let's see here.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh banana boy.
Trying to figure out what else I need to do. Right, I should probably figure out the piety thing because
So
that's
piety, I run it in my games most of the time too. Piety is basically the higher your score is, the more connected with your deity you are, and the lower it
right,
gets, the closer they are to cutting you off from your sources of power, taking away certain abilities, certain things like that.
right.
Um, so having a piety level, you'd probably get with Chapel and be like, hey, what's my piety set at right at the moment, dependent on how often you pray, do your ritual, like cavort with your like not just rituals, but like prayer a lot. More like using commune a lot more. Stuff like
Right.
that will actually grant you, unless your deity is like, "Hey, stop fucking talking to me. I need a minute." Like, it'll gain you more favor.
Right. So that's also, filling out the tenets of my deities.
Correct. And the more you do, or even if you like put not just in patronage, but like say you are also trying to bring more followers to your cause, that'll also put you up too.
Gotcha.
So it all depends. It also depends on what your deity is like in the first place, because you could get a completely, benign deity and just they do whatever they want to do to keep you like in
Oh, I
their
mean, I've got,
graces,
oh, I
all
mean,
kinds of
I've got Elistray, so,
yeah, mostly yours is like hunting
um,
or
so she is the goddess of hunting, uh, believe dancing. I know that there was a fair bit of rituals that involved dancing with Illustray.
yeah. Well, I know like one of my players before when they were really into it, they would like surrender actual kills to their gods. As like,
Yeah,
oh, this is a tribute of my hunt. This is exactly how we're gonna go about this. And certain body parts
yeah.
give certain
So
things.
um her domains are song, dance, swordwork, hunting, moonlight, and beauty.
Yeah, so or like keeping up with certain practices of your like a character's natural beauty would also work in that sense too.
Mm-hmm.
Or like doing certain rituals every day. Oh, this is this kind of skincare I'm going to do in the name of so on and so forth. Or battle markings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like there's so many ways you can appease a god easily compared to always having to pray to them or always having to talk to them or always having to use a ritual. There's other little subtle things you can do as a character and be like, "Oh, well I put on a a new form of my makeup this time to make it look more closely related to something that would blend in with my religious factor."
Yeah.
So, there's a lot to it. I mean,
No, I'll have to get with Chapel after this and
yeah, because usually a piety level is, I mean, they're not hard to get, but it's more hard to maintain.
getcha.
As you go through, so as most characters and players will go through the campaign, they'll be like, "Well, I forgot about that for a long time, and I just keep doing what I was doing before." Well, what were you doing before? Get where you're supposed to be thinking, but it doesn't always work that way, Georgie.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Howdy, howdy.
Yeah.
Now we're just waiting on Chapel. Hey, Rugman, give me some tassel.
Ugh.
Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Bow, bow.
So, did
Ba-da-dum.
anyone else get Space Marine 2?
Yeah,
I
I
have
did.
not me.
Mm. No, I did, and I'm rather enjoying it so far.
It's definitely fun. Have you done PvP at all?
I did around before I got on. So I played the original Space Marine, but by the time I got around to playing it, it seemed like the PvP community for PlayStation was just dead.
And/or garbage.
That too. Of course, it might have also just been that I didn't have an internet connection for my PlayStation 3 at the time.
Hmm.
That's probably more likely what happened. Yeah, I don't know, but I've been doing a lot more of the operations stuff than PvP.
Then PvP.
Mm-hmm.
Pennsylvania pantaloons. That's what that is now, because I said so.
Whatever you want to believe, Haas. Oh.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
No, but I seem to be getting it a lot more into various Warhammer related games. Like recently I picked up Total War Warhammer 3.
Nice.
Yeah.
I used to be a lot more into Warhammer than I am now. But also, after, thinking about how much I used to spend on figurines and everything else too, I kind of slowed down.
Fair enough. I mean, God, I spent way too much on Warhammer 3, if I'm being entirely honest, because all of the fun factions and leaders are locked behind DLC, of course.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to go through all that, sorting out which ones I want, which ones I need, if I'm want to enjoy myself with this. So I just got them all. And yeah, that's all the DLC comes up to about $200.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. And the worst part is I would still have to get the first and second Total War Warhammer if I wanted to play as all of the factions in Total War Warhammer 3. So that's another what, $120 for the other two games, unless I can get them on sale.
So, quick question. This break's going to take a little bit longer than I expected. Um,
Cool.
is everyone okay with playing a little bit later tonight, or do we want to end here?
I'm good to
much
keep
I
later?
can
going.
prepare tonight.
Are you talking about like a couple-hour break, or
Maybe extending the break to maybe 45 minutes to an hour. And then playing like maybe an extra 30 minutes to 45 minutes.
I might be good with that.
Yeah, I don't have any problem with that.
I mean, I can't stay up that late. I got work tomorrow morning.
Gotcha.
But I mean, if you guys want to continue on, literally Splat is going to be following wherever Briar goes. So
I got I got 2 hours of driving to do still, so I'm okay with calling it for tonight. But if I want to play later, I can try. I just don't know what the service situation will be like at the moment.
Okay.
yeah, I'm good with it. Either way.
Okay. So it sounds like kind of end tonight, right?
Yeah, we'll end here tonight.
All
Great.
right.
All right. Well, y'all have a good night. I'll catch y'all in the next session.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll hopefully be there.
All right.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much. I'll
Yeah.
be ready for it.
Thank you all for
Alright.
coming.
You too.
Hey, Chapel, before you hop off,
Yeah.
I was wondering if I could go over